Welcome to Sports Talk. Let's let the talk begin. Alright, this is for all my hockey fans out there. Yeah, I watch hockey. Alright, but when I say I watch hockey, I watch playoff hockey. I don't watch the regular season hockey. I'm not going to lie to you. Regular season hockey really don't intrigue me that much. But playoff hockey, nah, that's something I can mess with. So I watch playoff hockey. I watch playoff hockey. So right now, I'm going to just break down the first round. I'm going to give you my picks to win it in the first round. Who's going to take their series. I'm going to give you quick, brief reasons why. So we're going to start off in the Western Conference. First, we got the Sharks versus the Ducks. Now, this is one of the series that I'm going to watch the most. Mainly because I am from Cali, so I'm going to be rooting for the Cali teams. But I'm from Southern Cali, so I'm rooting for the Ducks in this one. So I got the Ducks in 7. Now, it's not just because I'm from South Cali. I just think the Ducks are really rolling right now. And they're going to beat a San Jose team who hasn't been bringing their all to end the season, which the Ducks have. So the Ducks have won. This is their record towards the end of the season. 10-2-1. That's what the Ducks has ended on. And the Ducks, they still have some key players from that Stanley Cup run. So I'm going to take the key players from the Stanley Cup run to get it done against San Jose. And I got Ducks winning in 7. All right? I got that one being a 7-game series, and I'm giving it to the Ducks. All right, we're going to move on to the Red Wings. The Red Wings. Man, I can't talk right now. The Red Wings versus the Jackets, them Blue Jackets, all right? So, I got the Red Wings in 5. Simply put, Red Wings offense is way too deep. And they're just that much of a better team than the Blue Jackets. So, I give it to the Red Wings. Just look at it this way. The Blue Jackets had only one player score more than 30 goals all season. Red Wings got 4. That's why the Red Wings is going to win it. Number 3, third, the Canucks versus the Blues. I have Canucks in a competitive 6 games or 7 games. These two teams, they're playing pretty much, they ended the season pretty much playing at the same level. If you look at their records, just look at their records from February on. They're pretty much identically the same, so they're really playing the same. So it's going to come down to goalies. It's going to come down to goalies. It's going to come down to Robert Luongo, I don't know if I said his name right, or Chris Mason. All right? Chris Mason has been playing really good. In the second half of the season, he's played really, really good. He posted a 9-1-1 in his final 11 games. So, 9-1-1. And he allowed 23 goals in them games. So, Chris Mason, he's been playing well as of late. But if you look at his career in the playoffs, he's only 1-4. So that's kind of scary for all them Blues fans. The Canucks, though, Luongo, when he's in the lineup, when Robert, I'm going to call him Robert because I don't know how to say his last name correctly. When Robert's in the lineup, they're 33, 13, and 7. All right, in the 54 games he played, they're 33, 13, and 7. So for that reason, I think the Canucks have a better goalie. Therefore, I have the Canucks winning. We're moving on to the final game. Blackhawks versus the Flames. All right, and this one, I got the Blackhawks. They're just playing better hockey right now than the Flames. The Flames started off hot. And people had them actually probably doing some damage, but then towards the end of the season, they just died off. I mean, they lost their lead in the Northwest Division, and then they ended up falling to 5th, losing home court advantage or home field, whatever y'all want to call it, advantage. And then now they're in this predicament to play the Blackhawks, who's been playing great. So I think the Flames are going to continue their slump while the Blackhawks knock them off in 5 or 6 games. All right, I can't give you exactly 5 or 6. I'm going to say 5 or 6. So I'm going to break down the West. I'm going to run back down. Ducks in 7, Wings in 5, Canucks in a competitive 6 or 7, and Blackhawks in 5 or 6. All right, that's my Western Conference. Eastern Conference, the Bruins versus the Canadiens. Bruins over the Canadiens in this one. And 5 or 6 games. That's what I have, 5 or 6 games. The Bruins, I like. They just been dominant this whole season. They just been the best team in hockey, and they're just going to overwhelm the Canadians. And I have the Canadians losing. So the balanced offense of the Boston Bruins taking out the Canadians in 5 or 6 games. Next, we have the number 2 Capitals versus the number 7 Rangers, and I have the Capitals beating out the New York Rangers. Rye Ovechkin. I have Ovechkin winning that one, but it's going to come down to, like I said in my blog, it's going to come down to power plays and penalty kills. The Capitals were number 2 ranked in power plays, while the Rangers were number 1 in penalty kills. So it's going to come down to that. Whoever can win that battle is going to win, and I think Alexander Ovechkin and the Capitals are going to win out that battle and beat the Rangers in 6 games. 6 or 7. I think 6 though. More 6 than 7. Next, we have the Devils versus the Canes. This one, I actually have this one being an upset. I have the Canes beating out the Devils. Sounds weird, might sound a little crazy, but this is why. The Canes have really been on a roll at the end of the season. They ended the season from March they went 13-3-2, and they had a 12-game home winning streak, which was snapped by the New Jersey Devils. I give them that, but still 13-3-2. That was a very strong ending to their season. But the Devils, on the other hand, they've been very inconsistent all year. Just look at the end of their season. They lost 6 straight games, and then they went 5-6 to end the season. So they was on 6-game losing streak before they went 5-6 to end the year. Classic. That shows you inconsistency right there. So I'm gonna pick the Canes. I'm gonna pick the Canes over the Devils. I don't think Martin Brodeur is that healthy yet. He's one of the greatest goalies of our lifetime. I understand that, but I don't think he's 100%. I think he's still rusty, and therefore, once again, Canes over the Devils in 6. I will miss 6. All right, in 6. And then last, number 4, Penguins versus the Flyers. All right, for the hockey fans, they know this is a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals, and I have the outcome being virtually the same, just more games. I have the Penguins in 6. It's going to come down to the centers, and I picked Sidney Crosby. Why? Because he's Sid the Kid. So I have the Penguins defeating the Flyers in 6 games. So I'm going to run it back down in the Eastern Conference. The Bruins over the Canadians, Caps over the Rangers, the Canes over the Devils, that's my upset pick, and then the Penguins over the Flyers. TrueSportsTalk.com. You can go check out my breakdown at TrueSportsTalk.com. Subscribe to the video. Check out the website. Do all that lovely stuff. Leave your comments. Leave your messages. Leave your emails. Just let me know what you think. All right. I'm done.